You always passing out the money.
Man, come on, get this shit away.
I'm like, look at this nigga right
Get
here.
this shit away.
Oh, the
Hey, cause they ain't gonna stuff my pockets with it when the day come. You hear me?
Nah, though, that's mandatory. The community vibe, giving back, that's man dope. Hey, so Mozzie.
Yeah.
Like we both been doing this shit for a minute and all that, you know what I'm saying? What advice would you give your younger self on some life shit in the streets and then your younger self as an artist?
On some life shit, they got a famous quote where they be like, don't let them trick you off the streets, fuck what niggas think. And I think I press that issue. Like, nigga, it's, cause you know when you growing up, all I seen was Oak Park. I ain't see nothing else. And then when I did see it, it was like I was a tourist. Like, nigga, I was amazed. It was like, it's crazy. They live like this out here too. Yeah. So, but before the internet and before Instagram could, you know what I'm saying, me give us an outlook on what other people's trenches look like, all I seen was Oak Park, so that's all I knew. And I just tell my younger self, like, it's more than Oak Park. It's a big ass world. Oak Park is very minute compared to this world. You know, it's much more to offer outside of Oak Park than it is inside of Oak Park. That's what I tell my younger self on a life type hype. But on the music, keep going. Oh, my mama, you gonna be rich. You gonna be rich. You gonna be able to take care of everybody you love. You gonna be legitimate, feed up. It's gonna feel like a strong arm robbery. Every player's gonna feel like you just robbing the system. You feel me? And that's how I feel. When they pay me for a verse, when they pay me for a show, I feel like this is I do it for free. You feel me? But now it's like a nigga know his worth, and just to go from 200 a verse to 20,000 is like crazy to me. And so that's what I tell my younger self, just keep going. It's gonna come, the bag on its way.
Yeah,
what you tell your younger self on both hypes?
So on the street shit, I'm gonna say this, and I ain't gonna say it like that. And I say this about you feel me, you too. On the street shit, it's like, bro, a nigga did whatever nigga did, court cases, gang bang, shootouts, the whole thing. But it's like nigga made it out. So obviously my younger self did something right. And then all the shit the nigga been through made me who I am today. So I wouldn't really wanna
tweak it.
Not really, because it's like, bro, all that shit made a nigga who a nigga is
For
today.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it's like, yeah, a nigga lost a gang of homies, niggas caught cases, niggas got strikes, felonies, the whole thing. But it's like, shit, bro, nigga made it out that thing. You feel me?
Presently in this present moment.
And I'm bringing niggas with me.
Yeah, I
so
put
it's
my
like,
niggas
I
on.
wouldn't want to change too much. I try to bring I tell some of the homies like, hey, don't go out tonight. You know what I'm saying? And maybe them niggas would have still been here type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I do something like that. But as far as an artist, my younger self, I came into the music business and shit like in a tricky situation. I signed the fucked up ass deal and shit.
Immediately.
Yeah, bro, I was fresh out. Well, I wasn't fresh out, you feel me? I got out, I was out for like 3 months. Then I got signed after that shit. And I was like, I tell myself how to move like with that situation, cause that situation led me into doing shit that I really didn't want to do, but I'm trying to get out my record deal, you feel me? So I'm finna do it like this, cause I don't wanna feel like a slave no more. I'm tired of that. Like I'm finna go record, work on this music, put this shit out, but I don't make no money from this shit. All the other motherfuckers making the money. I wasn't with that.
For sure.
So I started doing shit just to get out my deal, which is like now I gotta deal with, you know what I'm saying, as an artist, I gotta deal with that. But it's okay. So me telling my younger self, I ain't even gonna say like be more savvy with the business, cause like I was on my business shit, but it just happened. Shit was just weird when that shit happened. So I just tell myself not to get tricked. Like how you said, don't let a nigga trick you off the streets, nigga. Don't let a nigga trick you ever in life.
Period.
Nigga.
Cause it's tricky. We in the
tricky,
tricky
bro.
industry.
You feel me? It'll be some shit, and like you will be looking at a person that you like low key look up to and shit, and then you feel me? They'll be like they'll tell you some shit, and you feel me, you gonna go do it off the strength of like you feel me. Oh, I'm listening to bro, and then you go do it, and then you feel me, you crash, you know. So it'll be shit like that, Go with your gut, feeling. Cause when I signed the deal, I knew I'm like, bro, this not right.
It didn't
Like
feel right.
like my family, like my mama supposed to be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, wow. I'm like, nah, this weird. Like, but yeah, that shit happened, you know.
Nah, for sure. You ain't got no son?
I ain't got no son, bro. I'm so
Crazy,
sad.
huh?
I'm so sad. I'm trying to go to football practice and basketball
You hear
practice,
me?
shit like that. Like,
You hear me?
man.
I'm trying to hear somebody bust a rap at 2, 3 years
Yeah.
old. Come
I'm
on.
trying to get some calls like, yo, son, he just beat up my son. And
Ah.
it's like, oh, yeah, that nigga crazy.
Or, hey, teacher call, hit a nigga like, yeah, he shouldn't wear his jewelry to school. You know what I'm saying,
Hey,
man?
bust down shorty.
Galore, for
Yeah.
sure. Hey, but nah, I ain't gonna lie, I function with the girly faces. You know, they hella sensitive. When I be, you know, the homie just passed, and you know, I've been on downtime. Man, they smell it on me, walk down on me, hugs, kisses. I hear, Dad, I love you all day. Love you, Dad. Dad, I love you.
Yeah.
Nigga, it be just lit. So, you know, I'm juiced with that. But all right, so I'm just saying though, like, how you feel about just being a girl dad? You gonna keep trying till you have a fella?
Yeah, I'm gonna have some fellas.
Oh, okay, say no more. But right now,
I'm
you
gonna have some
embrace.
basketball players and
You
stuff.
got
I'm gonna have
to.
some-
Yeah,
you know
that's what
I'm
type
saying?
of time I'm on.
Yeah.
But right now, embracing the whole girl dad culture. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about it?
No, I fuck with it heavy, you know what I'm saying? Having girls for a person like me, you know what I'm saying, it really like humbled me, you know what I'm saying? Cause before I had kids, like I was never at the crib. Like I'd be out, like I'd be house hopping.
For sure.
It's no point in coming home. And then with that comes all type of other shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you feel me? That's how shit be happening to a lot of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Wrong places at the wrong time type stuff. So it's like having my kids, you know what I'm saying? That shit humbled me. It's like, all right, I gotta, outside of my family that I grew up with and my moms and my pops and shit, I got my own purpose, you know what I'm saying, to live and to be here tomorrow for them. You feel me? They need me. And they girls, so when they get older, you feel me, they gonna need us. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and then,
listen.
like everything we doing right now, how we move, our program, the morals, or get in what we teaching them, all that shit gonna play into how they is when
How they
you know what I'm
operate.
saying, older. So
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like it's hella important to be there. A lot of niggas be absent. A lot of niggas they don't even be locked down or they don't even be, you know, deceased. They be here in the present moment, but they just be absent.
Facts.
And it's crazy because it be like, it's you, that's mine, it's mine. And you know, I function with the whole girly face game. When I be seeing people with they kids, I be seeing, you know, niggas who look like us, to the neck with they kids, Disneyland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No assistance. I mean, triple salute,
Yeah.
fella. You
Yeah.
feel me? Because I done ran through the whole little get down with the CPS and getting custody and snatching her, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like you said, it changed a nigga. Nigga gotta operate different. The people who I bring in my home, the person who I call my significant other, nigga can't just go from, you feel me? It gotta be sturdy.
Oh,
It gotta be
yeah.
stable.
What?
When that household, nigga, rocky, everything rocky. So
Yeah.
I try to keep that legitimate, but hell yeah. G.O.D.
Oh, that's a fact. Yeah. Hey, so look, I still feel some type of way from Cabo.
Cause they stripped you nudity naked.
Yeah, cause you and your homie. Well, I don't know if you was shooting dice, bro. But
think
your
I was side betting on the
all
under.
the Hell Gang, the Mozzie niggas.
They was on you?
I was on them niggas first though.
Nah, I seen you
Dang,
doing your Dougie. You got on the stage. You was performing.
Yeah, I was doing my shit, but y'all niggas got me for like 15K on my birthday, like my birthday weekend. Like, so it's like I still feel some type of weight, but it's bull though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bull, but it's like all right, I gotta get you niggas back. I'ma come.
You still owe us one for the paintball too. That's on another note.
Nah,
that's just on
nah.
another note. We
I
gonna
was
keep
doing
that
my
up.
shit.
Oh, no, you was doing your shit.
Yeah, bro.
But I mean, you wouldn't have been able to do your shit like that if it was, you know what I'm saying? Or, cause I mean, we was walking you down. So you was out of there a couple. You probably like got walked down, snuck back in the game. Nah, you was doing your shit, I can't even lie. Any nigga who get riddled was out there in that battlefield.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was out there, but see, y'all niggas, listen, bro, since you want to bring up paintball, y'all niggas, y'all knew y'all niggas was pulling up with all the right guns. Y'all had all the shit. Did none of you niggas like, hey, look, bro, y'all should go buy some real guns because we got real shit.
Nobody put you on.
Yeah, ain't nobody do none of that.
Hey, on no real
y'all
nigga
niggas
time.
scandalous. Y'all niggas like, nah, we finna get these niggas. They ain't even ready. We got all our artillery. We got the shit.
Nigga know how to
The
suit
homies
up.
come through.
Hey, nigga know how to suit
Yeah,
up
like,
properly. Put on the
y'all-
right attire.
It's cool. We gonna bring y'all niggas somewhere and it's gonna be a hard time. We gonna get y'all nigga. You know what I'm saying? No,
Oh,
but
my mama.
hey, but Cabo though, man, Cabo was fun, bro. Like, you had fun at Cabo?
Lit. You know, I ain't been outside of my states. That was my first time, my first, you know what I'm saying, stamp on a passport.
Oh shit.
Nigga, hell yeah, I enjoyed myself a day.
Hey, so what's one of the craziest Cabo stories you think you got, if you remember?
All right, look. Oh, okay, I got you. I jump in it. I don't know if it's an ATV, whatever it is, the four-wheeler.
Yeah.
First one, I reverse, put it in drive, get up out of there.
Yeah.
You feel me? Couldn't wait.
Yeah.
Took him on one. Did my Dougie. I'm talking about less than 4 seconds. We was upside down, twirling, sand all in my mouth, face. Nigga, hair, a pound of sand in my hair. It was slimy.
Hey, guess what though? Who was the first nigga there to help y'all niggas get up?
Hey,
you
you
niggas-
like, don't move. What you niggas push the car over,
Yeah,
huh?
we flipped the car.
Come
over.
on.
But you see, what type of homie I'm in? I come through, help
You
niggas.
parked and everything.
Y'all invite us to paintball gun shooting.
And then
Y'all
we
don't-
terrorize y'all.
Y'all niggas
That's scandalous. That's scandalous.
Y'all niggas
All
Yeah, you
right.
flipped that motherfucker over, nigga. I remember that shit.
Hey, but look though, breakfast in Cabo.
Oh, every day, yeah, the homie.
Oh, breakfast in Cabo.
Yeah. Damn, I'm trying to think of one crazy thing I did in college. Oh, I know what I did. Nigga, I had the Christian Dior vest on, and I jumped in the water with that motherfucker. You
Oh,
remember that?
lit.
No, matter of fact, the bitch flipped me off the jet ski. That's what happened. The bitch hop on the jet ski and shit, trying to do too much. Bitch flip us over.
In the Dior vest though.
Yeah, bro. Oh, excuse my bitch word, y'all, ladies out there.
How you fuck with quarantine? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I function with it. Like, we can quarantine for the rest of our lives, nigga, I'd be smooth.
Nigga, I'll be suicidal.
You need to get back out there in them people's faces,
Bro,
huh?
what, nigga?
Oh, my mama.
I
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I function with it just cause I've been bullying. Nigga bought some property, nigga was fixing up on property, functioning with the kids heavy, girly face game, writing, knocked out hella shit. Nigga was still running the verses though. The chicken been coming in through the verses, running them and the videos, pull up activity. I slid to Hawaii thinking I'm finna go on a little yaycation real quick. It got spunky. They turned me around, said that whoever I got my test from wasn't a trusted partner.
What?
Man, I run the kids out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole shit. But I jumped on that thing and went to Catalina's Island.
Okay,
You feel me? We act like
yeah.
that was Hawaii.
Yeah.
Nigga took a couple shots. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was in Hawaii.
Yeah,
but
shit,
not,
it's all the same.
it's all the same. The kids did too.
Yeah,
but
nigga,
nah,
water
yeah,
right there.
I've been bullying. I've been bullying through the whole little COVID shit and all. I've been bullying, staying tucked. I've been respecting they thing though. I've been staying tucked. I kind of like it.
I was chilling for the most part. I got to do some shit that I like a couple things that I had ideas about doing, but I never really did the shit. So I think COVID gave me the opportunity to focus on my little side shit that I always wanted to do, but never had the time, because a nigga be going on tour, doing the rap shit.
You think if COVID wouldn't have hit, you would have got these out in time?
Nah.
You would have pump faked on them, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't have, I don't know, because I had the shit, like I had the idea since like 2018, and I never did it. I was sitting on it, but then COVID, you know what I'm saying, I had too much time. I'm like, I gotta do something. And the homie like, bro, your shoes and shit, why don't you do that shit? Figure that shit out. I'm like, yeah, you right. Yeah, nigga went in on them.
Yeah, them motherfuckers platinum
Good
edition.
looking, gang.
The word on the street is you just passed out like, you know what I'm saying, a shitload of them to the halfway house.
Yeah, nah, bro, I had to.
Mandated.
Yeah.
They was fucking with them?
Yeah, like, you know, giving back to the community is something. When you from the community, you from the streets and you make it out.
Community service.
Community service, you know what I'm saying? It's only right to give back. And it's like, you know, that shit be in it. You feel me? That shit be in certain people. Like people don't gotta tell them, like, oh, you should do this for the community. You should do this. Motherfuckers be like, nigga, I wanna do this. This
Naturally.
is what I wanna do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? I be having them moments and shit all the time where it's like, I wanna do this, I wanna do that. You know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, that shit important. You feel me? You can't change the world and save the whole world, but you can help change some lives and shit. You know
Most
what I'm
definitely.
saying? So, yeah.
That's my outlook on it too. I be pushing to provide for your people, so I'm on the same type of wave.
All right, so yeah, like, since we talking about it right now, and I heard you mention real estate and shit, you into that, right?
Yeah, I be fucking with it. I just be, you know, I be playing with it, surface. I ain't knee deep in it or nothing. Nigga just really just be buying shit and then turn into an Airbnb, run up a little bag, let it pay my mortgage off. On top of that, get a return profit. Nigga run that play a couple times, different places. But I've been learning. You know, we in Cali, so it's tweaky. Nigga gotta jump on that flight and go to just the East Coast and different places where they got it for the low. You feel me? But yeah, I've been fucking with it. It's cool.
I've been trying to figure out like how to get into the real estate. Like I'm in it, but I'm in it on some home ownership. Like I got my houses that I own, but it ain't like it's not properties that I'm buying and then I'm renting out, or I'm buying them, remodeling them, and selling them for more. Like I just own some houses.
Nah, yeah.
For me and my people's type shit. But I've been trying to like figure out like, is that the thing to do? How everybody talk about it's the thing to do.
Nah, that's how I ain't gonna lie. I be tweaking on it, trying to see if I can get some chicken out of it. But nigga come back to reality like, nah, nigga, you able to buy the house because of this rap shit. Quit playing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, concentrate on that. Nigga, get what you can get out of that, then we migrate to that type of time. But it be like I just try to educate myself a little bit, you know what I'm saying, at a time, until we get to the stage where a nigga like, all right, I'm bull on rap. You feel me? But, cause I'm on the same time you on, buying shit, and specifically for myself. You feel me? My family. But I ain't gonna lie, the units, I buy like a little fourplex, dope. You feel me? Airbnb, the whole thing out. So it be like, they paying it off for me and they giving me a profit. And at the end of the day, it's mine. So, you know what I'm saying? I got, you feel me, like, authority to be like, all right, I'll holla at y'all. Feel me? And then run it in. Whether I'm taking care of gangland or, you know, primary, home team, whatever. But yeah, that shit dope. And it's just like money in the bank. Once you pay it off, you get that deed, I feel like it's just cash. And it go up. You know what I'm saying, man? The value. So hell yeah.
No, that's what's up. I like fast money, bro.
Now what that crypto shit be doing? I ain't gonna lie, I invested in those coins.
Yeah, that shit kind of fast, and you
Look,
ain't gotta do nothing.
when it was a half a penny. Nigga invested.
Oh, you got it in?
When it was a half a penny.
You did?
But I only threw like 6, 7 bands in it, but nigga, my account be 150.
Oh yeah, you
It be up and
scored.
down, 150.
Oh,
I'm scared to cash in, cause I'm like, nigga, that motherfucker gonna be $1, $2,
Nah, don't
$10.
cash in on it.
Nigga, 100. That gonna be fucking filthy.
Yeah, I fuck
You be
with
tweaking on it though? Or Bitcoin?
I
You caught it back then?
I got Bitcoin back then. I got Ethereum recently, and I got Dogecoin recently. But I had Bitcoin for like 3 years and shit. Yeah, I fuck with that. And then I fuck with that because it's like I'm with working and I'm with all that, but I spend so much time doing the music shit and like my brand shit, my 400 shit that like I can make time for it, but it's like I'd rather like spend my time doing that shit.
Something that a nigga
So
fuck
it's
with.
like real estate seem like you gotta, first I gotta learn the whole shit. and then I gotta be involved with the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's probably like a lot. You gotta go pick the properties out. You gotta go make sure.
Now you gotta go, you gotta
have
get
your
in.
team,
That's what I'm saying. I ain't got that time either.
yeah, so
and
it's
I
like
ain't-
Bitcoin come around. It's like what? I just do that, and then my shit turn into that later. Cool. Let me just You feel me?
And it's
So
been
I've
working.
been investing in like businesses and like companies and shit like that. Like the homie Mixed by Ali he makes everybody albums and shit. It's a couple other things I invested in because it's like real estate like seem like it's slow. And then it's like, bro, by the time I invest into a house and flip it and profit 500K or 2 million or however much, I could have probably made 10 doing some other shit.
It's hella different avenues that,
Yeah.
you feel me, you could tweak on. But even if you just open up like a little real estate firm, and then put the people in play, and then just be the investor, like you said. Same way with the Bitcoins. Just be the investor. They come bring you the whole playbook. This the property. This what we got to do to renovate it. This what we get on the profit, on the income. We already got a buyer right here.
Yeah, no, on the gang, I like that.
Oh my
I
mama.
like that.
All right, so look, what first song you heard from your gang member?
Man, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The homie Syke, bro. Oh, no, I'm gonna call the homie. Syke the one put me on you, bro, a long time ago. He used to be like, this nigga hard, this nigga. Let me call this nigga. Hey, Syke.
Yeah.
For what's the Mozzie shit you put a nigga on first time when you was putting nigga on Mozzie?
The truth. The truth.
Oh.
Yeah, you show?
You gotta tell them the truth.
Ah, you a boy. You tell him the truth. Fuck the Jack Black before he died, he was a
What's
bitch.
the whole shit?
Nigga, that's the shit niggas had troop off of. Like, I'm talking about when niggas was really in the hood. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? On God.
Come on.
Alright.
My thug.
Hey, but no, fool, the project though, fool,
Huh?
what was that project called?
Goon Body Embodiment.
Body and body.
Yeah, Goon Body Embodiment.
I know
We
we doing an interview.
thuggin' gangland. I see you.
Like your #1 fan. Like,
That's my nigga.
Hard,
On
blood,
the
blood.
beat.
I'm like, blood, let me sit down and listen to this. Nigga,
That's my nigga.
on the game. Nigga, I hopped in the bed. I'm like, oh, blood is hard.
On
On the
the
game.
beat.
On the game.
My
All
nigga.
right, bet.
Hey, nah, hell yeah. But a nigga just told me the other day, they like, yeah, man, about time. Like, niggas, y'all was overdue.
Oh, for the link up?
Yeah, for the album. And
Yeah, no,
nigga said, nigga, you know, he was like, nigga, Jizzle put us on, nigga. Like, nigga, when Jizzle, feel me, embrace you, nigga, it was like, nigga, he kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
And
that's
niggas
love.
follow suit on the D.
Oh,
So.
that's love. Nah, shit, bro.
And the Keyway told me that.
Oh,
Wasn't
for
it the
real?
Keyway?
I know. I mean, shit. Like I said, bro. Like, bro, the homies was like, I'm talking about the homies. You feel me? The gutter, like, niggas like, bro, this the nigga. He the what?
Come on.
This nigga. I kept hearing it like, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, okay. Like I was hearing your shit, but I'm like, I gotta go listen to this nigga. And I'm like, damn, this nigga give me like, no cap. Like I tell niggas, I'm like, Mozzie like the closest thing to Pac to me, like. Cause it's like he be saying that shit, like bro, and it's like right there. You know what I'm
mama.
saying? I be
Good
telling
looking.
niggas like that. I'm like, yeah, bro, that nigga really do that shit. Like, you feel me? That shit for real.
Real
You know?
nigga.
But yeah, we was acting ignorant to y'all shit.
Hey, on
The
my
homies
mama,
was
but
acting ignorant.
soon as a nigga
Yeah.
touched, nigga embraced the nigga.
Oh, yeah,
GLD,
sure.
nigga felt like nigga was at home. Real nigga shit, straight
That
up.
was man though, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of niggas talk about that shit, like, but it's like, nah, nigga really doing this shit.
On my mama.
saying, nigga,
So
doing this shit.
that's what I be telling niggas. It ain't forced. It ain't forced, nigga. Shit regular, nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga see his gang members, nigga light up, nigga like they mine.
Hey,
Yeah, on the
gangland, what
big.
happened, blood?
GLD.
Hey, that shit different. Niggas don't understand. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just different, dog.
Natural.
It's different. Like, a lot of the people be telling me, like, man, bro, you be doing too much, or like, why? I trip out sometimes and shit, but niggas be saying it because, like, they know that I like that life, and it's like, I like it. I love it. I'm not like, oh, I'm trying to run away from this shit, or it's like, oh, I don't fuck with that no more. It's like, nigga really don't. I ain't outside on no ignorant shit. Like, nigga ain't doing that type of shit no more. But it's like, nigga, like I love this shit. Like,
Love it.
I can't.
You don't gotta tell me.
I can't change it, bro.
Come on,
like,
bro.
I love it. That's
Nigga
what
be
it
attached.
is.
Nigga
That's
be
what it's gonna
emotionally.
be, bro.
Yeah, nigga be
Yeah,
emotionally
like-
attached to this shit, boy.
Oh,
Niggas-
nigga, it feels so good to just go hop out on the block and just stand on the corner like with the thing, like nigga, tag blow me outside, like. Bro, that shit is like, I don't know, that
That's
shit
my
is
nigga.
like, bro, it is crazy because I be like, damn, but nigga really like this shit, like that shit bad, bro.
Gangland, talking about it is really do like, nigga, community service, we service in the community, nigga, Jizzle. Hey, thunder me on the album, if you ask me. You hear me?
400 Hell Gang, Mozzie,
Huh?
yeah,
Love.
community service.